Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another WWE Fantasy Log. I'm James Phoenix, and he's Geoff.
What's up?
You're very loud.
Sorry.
John couldn't make it tonight. Had some stuff going on, so it'll just be the two of us. We're going to talk about WWE Battleground.
Indeed. So let's start with the thing that neither of us saw the pre-show.
I saw the pre-show.
Oh, you did? You usually don't see the pre-show. Okay, fair enough.
I saw the pre-show. We're going to talk about the stuff here, and like I said, this is the pay-per-view, so there's no news, none of that stuff, just scoring of the pay-per-view. Okay? Okay. So per the usual, we will open up with the pay-per-view.
Indeed.
There's a number of promos on the pay-per-view. The first of which belonged to John Cena, who talked about the flag match. Most of the panel thought Cena was going to win, but David Otunga backed Rusev.
Rusev Matka.
Oh. By the way, probably real quick here.
Yes. Yeah. Rusev should have won, but we'll get to that when we get to the match.
Anyway, current scores, as you can see in the lead at 79-25. It's Team Extreme, followed by Certified Battle Club at 69-33, and Team Apocalypse at 61-39. Current leaderboards, Cruiserweight Champion Neville. Neville still at the top at 590, followed by Kevin Owens at 564, AJ Styles at 557, The Miz at 530, Jinder Mahal at 513, Alexa Bliss 2504, Samoa Joe at 475, Akira Tozawa 463, Finn Balor at 452, and rounding out the top 10, Seth freaking Rollins at 449.
Indeed.
All right, now then. So John Cena's going to get a promo. And then after this, Carmella joins the pre-show panel, and she cuts a promo. Says Natalya better win the 5-woman match tonight, and better watch her back if she does. I want a Carmella.
Yes, because Money in the Bank gives you permission to do unspeakable things to the number one contender. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, empty threats, Carmella. Empty threats.
Mm-hmm. AJ does an interview where he says he's confident winning tonight. Kevin Owens was watching that interview on a monitor, and he cuts a promo about taking back the title tonight. So promo to AJ and Owens.
AJ Styles.
And then our pre-show match is Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger.
Aiden English.
Perfect 10.
You're more of an Aiden English fan.
I am, but I don't care. I have both.
No.
Aiden English won. He escaped several tiebreakers and managed to nail Ty with the director's cut. So Ty Dillinger is going to get himself no move points. But he will get himself 5 points, for, I should say, pay-per-view 8 points for competing in the match. Aiden English wins the match. That gets him 30 points for winning a pay-per-view match. 8 for competing in it is 38. And he had 7 move points. Is 45 points to Aiden English.
Yeah. And
83. Okay.
Aiden English won because Jim,
Yes.
sing. Sing for me.
No.
Oh, you're supposed to do the in English's part.
The Mozart of melody. There.
Not what I was thinking of, but that works.
I
Thinking
know.
the other one.
I know. Superstar.
Yeah, that one.
Anyway, so we opened Battleground proper with the New Day.
Sucks.
New Day Rocks.
Sucks.
New Day Rocks.
Sucks.
New Tag Champs.
Sucks.
New Tag Champs. The New Day defeated the Usos to become the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And if my memory serves me correctly, to become the first team to ever hold both of those tag titles.
Which means fucking nothing because the tag divisions are pretty much non-existent.
Eh.
But they're still in the history books, so whatever.
Tell that to the Revival.
The Who.
The Revival.
Like I said, the Who. The tag division over there is so crap. I'm like, who?
No, not the Who. If the Who showed up, it would actually be a good show.
This is true.
Anyway. So yeah, the New Day defeat the Usos. Kofi and Xavier competing in this match. Interesting choice.
It's morphin' time.
Basically, so lots of back and forth. But in the end, Jimmy manages to get dodged by Kofi and then eat in Trouble in Paradise, followed by the Xavier Woods flying elbow off the top rope for the win.
Don't they have a name for that tag team maneuver?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've noted anyway. I can always be wrong. Let's see. New Day in wrestling. Let's see. Unicorn Stampede. Snap air followed by Sock. No. Snake Eyes combination. No. Pendulum backbreaker and a foot stomp. No. Not that one. Doesn't have a name. That was just a combination of maneuvers. So the Usos lost. We'll do the Usos first.
Fine. I'm going to name it here now. Phenomenal Trouble.
Can't call it phenomenal. AJ will sue you.
It's a phenomenal forearm. Come on.
There's no forearm involved.
I thought it was a leaping forearm.
No, it's an elbow drop.
Oh, okay. Savage Trouble?
That's fine. Moving on. Usos. Each are going to get 8 points for competing. And then Jay had 5 moves. It's going to be 13 points, Jay. And then Jimmy is going to get the 8 points, and he had 12 moves, actually. So 20 points to Jimmy.
Here you go, even better. Savage Paradise.
Sure, why not? And then we're going to have Big E gets accompaniment points.
The big manager.
Indeed. And then the two gentlemen in the ring, Xavier got the pin, so we'll do Kofi first. Kofi's going to get 15 points for being on the winning team. Kofi is going to get himself 30 points for winning the tag team championships. So that's going to be 45. He's going to get 8 for being in the match. It's 53. And he's going to get 6 move points. It's 59 points to Kofi. $181 for Kofi. And then Xavier Woods got the pinfall, so Xavier is going to get 30 points for the tag titles. He's going to get 30 for winning the match at 60. He's going to get 8 points for competing. It's 38. 68, sorry. And then he had 5 moves. Is 73 points to Xavier Woods.
Damn, son.
Yeah, let's see. 73 plus Xavier's existing 156. Gonna put him at 229. Okay. Rolling along. We have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin.
Fuck you, Shinsuke.
Why fuck Shinsuke?
Because he won the match.
Okay.
Granted, it was via DQ, but still, he won the match.
Yeah. He won the match because your guy kicked him in the nuts.
He has a briefcase. Rules don't matter.
Yeah, okay.
WWE logic.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so yes, Corbin got himself DQ'd via a low blow, which will give Shinsuke Nakamura the victory after a decent back-and-forth match. So we'll start off with Corbin since he lost. Corbin will get 8 points for competing, and intentional DQ loss is a -4, so that puts him at 4 points. Plus 6 for moves is 10 points to Corbin.
Perfect 10.
That'd be an interesting feud.
That'd be over in 5 seconds.
I think he'd last 10.
Okay, I'll give him 10 seconds.
All right. Anyway, Nakamura technically won this match via an unintentional DQ, so he'll get 10 points for that. 8 for competing is 18, and 5 moves is 23 points to Shinsuke.
Fair enough.
24. What's it? 347. Okay. After the match, Corbin went to leave with his briefcase, but then came back, bashed Nakamura in the head with the briefcase, beat him down some more, and then left. So that's a weapon usage to Baron Corbin.
Didn't he come back and end of days him too after that?
I don't see any indication of that.
Huh. I thought he came back, like bash him and then end of days him, but
Nope. So they hit him with a briefcase that beat him down.
fair enough. See.
You see.
I see. After ad, fucking YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, it was before that. Here we go.
Anytime.
You're not going to show yet what he actually did. Okay, I'll gotta go back further then. I thought it was at that point. Stupid video.
You failed.
Stops. Thinks about it. And then he goes back. And then he slides in. And then he hits him in the gut with the briefcase. Drops the briefcase. Yeah, he does. That's literally all he does. He hits him in the gut with the briefcase and then ends of dazed him. That's all he does.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was right.
I'll throw one more point at him then.
And he doesn't beat him down. He just plants him.
I can only go by what the recap says. Anyway.
Kevin Owens.
Okay. Random.
It kind of cuts to him backstage.
Okay then. Anyway. Next up, we have a women's 5-way elimination match to determine the number 1 contender to Naomi's SmackDown Women's Championship.
Neat.
After a lot of back and forthing, a lot of women are running in and out, and a lot of eliminations, Natalya comes out up top after rolling up Charlotte for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natalya out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and go through this. We will start off with Lana and Charlotte each respectively had no moves. In terms of signatures.
The Rusev kick isn't one of her signatures?
Did Lana hit a Rusev kick?
She hit multiple Rusev kicks. A super kick, she hit a couple of those during the match. But if that's not a signature, that's fair enough.
I'm not seeing an indication of her doing that.
Oh yeah, she hit at least one or two of them when Tamina had people like hell. She would hold them, and then Lana would be like, "Doom kick."
I don't think so. I know she has the accolade, but I don't think she has the Machka kick.
I don't know. She has a jumping roundhouse kick, but I don't think she ever used that.
No, so no.
Fair
anyway.
enough.
So Lana didn't have any moves. So Lana's just going to get, this is a specialty match. So everybody's going to get an extra 3 points for competing in it. So therefore, 11 points is standard for this match. So Lana's going to get 11 points, as is Charlotte. I'll do Charlotte first. Because Charlotte hit a lot of moves, just none of them were hers.
Fair enough.
Lana. Okay. Next up, Tamina.
Did a whole lot of stuff.
Tamina got 4 move points.
Fair enough.
So, Tamina is therefore going to get standard 11 plus the 4 move points is 15 points to Tamina. So we're at 245. And then Becky Lynch was all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, she hit like, what, 3 or 4 Bexploders? Jeez.
At least. So Becky is currently clocking in, let's see. Tamina also had one of the eliminations, by the way.
Yes.
Just FYI, that was counted in her 4 points.
Fair enough.
Becky Lynch is going to get the 11 for competing. Becky Lynch had 2 eliminations, both Tamina and Lana, respectively. So that's going to be 6 points of 6 elimination points. That's going to be 17. And then 10 moves is 27 points to Becky Lynch. And 7 is 234.
By the way, am I the only one here who was a little taken by surprise by the fact that it was an elimination match?
Yeah, they didn't really make that clear.
I mean, they just said fatal 5-way. I'm like, a fatal way is just whoever pins first wins.
Fair enough. And Natalya, your big winner here tonight. Got the final elimination off of Charlotte. So Natalya is going to get herself 30 points for winning this match. 10 points for winning a specialty match. Is 40. She's going to get the standard 11. Is a 51. 1 elimination is 54. And 5 moves is 59 points to Natalya.
She had 5 moves? Oh, okay. Didn't think she hit that many moves.
Oh, she had a reversal.
So like 2 moves and a reversal.
Pretty much.
Fair enough.
So 59 points to Natalya. So let's see here. 5 plus 59. It's going to put Natalya at 324. All right, after that, we go to the U.S. Championship match, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens.
With the botched finish.
Oh, by the way, 3 appearance points to Naomi for coming down after the women's match, but Natalya walked away on her. So Naomi will get 3 for showing her face.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know if you heard that about that, Jim. Supposedly the reason why it ended the way it did is because the finish was botched.
Okay.
Which is why what happened on Tuesday happened on Tuesday.
What happened on Tuesday?
They had another title match, the triple threat title match.
Oh, that match. Gotcha.
Yeah, then the reason why they won, he won that match is to rectify the botch. So it's really not what people think. Supposedly, is what I heard. It's not what people are saying of shitty booking. It's they had to book it that way because they fucked up on Battleground.
So what did they botch?
Well, spoilers, AJ loses. AJ wasn't supposed to lose.
Okay, well, his shoulders were on the mat. I mean, what did they think was going to happen?
I think the botch was kind of on the ref's part, where I think maybe like they hit the ref wrong or something, and he got knocked a little bit loopy, so he wasn't completely cognizant of what he was doing, and so he just called the 3 even though he wasn't supposed to or something. I don't know. I just heard that the finish itself was botched. Hence why, like afterwards, AJ was so pissed off because that's not what either it was either botched or it was that basically Vince called an audible in the middle of the goddamn match. And they realized that was probably a bad move, or it was botched, and they were like, oh, we need to rectify that, which is why they then made the match on SmackDown. Yeah, it was to fix a fuck up, basically. Whether that fuck up was Vince calling an audible or the finish was botched.
Well, let's see here. The finish of the match was awkward, which saw Owens roll Styles overall on the crossface as a groggy referee counted 3. Styles legitimately looked confused, as noted, as he stayed in the ring after the match. It seemed upset. There was some speculation Styles might not have gotten his shoulder up in time and may have only heard the referee's hand hit the mat twice. Referees are supposed to call them out like a shoot, which resulted in the 3. According to Brian Alvarez, the correct person ended up winning. However, the finish of the match was changed after the match had started. Alvarez said that the finish was changed in the middle of the match and not at the end. It's not known why the change was made, but the decision was made to have Owens win before the finish.
And then they realized that was a bad idea and gave it back to him.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
More on that on Saturday.
Indeed. Doesn't matter to me. That just gives me more points.
I know.
Give me my points.
Okay, so Kevin Owens and AJ go back and forth. You just heard the end of the match, so we'll start with Owens. I'll start with AJ. We'll start with AJ because he lost. It was a good match. It's probably match of the night.
Yeah.
So AJ Styles is going to get himself 8 points for competing at the pay-per-view. And 4 moves is 12 points to AJ. And then Kevin Owens is going to get himself 40 points for winning the U.S. title. And 30 for winning the match is 70. And 8 for competing is 78. And 6 moves is 84 points to KO.
Kevin Owens show for one night only.
Yeah. And Kevin Owens crests the newest bridge and takes the lead at 6:53.
Until Saturday, when AJ Styles will fucking crush him. Because main event match and specialty match, AJ Styles is going to get by far more points.
I don't know. That's what's him at 6:53. AJ is 90 points behind as it is.
Yeah, but title win, main event, and specialty match alone will make up most of that, if not all of it.
Not really. I mean, just off the top of my head, a title win will be 40. The winning of the match will be 20 is 60. He'll get hang on. Is 60. He'll get 9 for being in and winning the main event is 69. 5 for standard competition is 74 plus whatever moves. So 74 plus moves.
You forgot specialty match. It's a triple threat match. It's a specialty match. He gets specialty win points.
Triple threats aren't specialty.
Yes, they are. Anything involving more than 2 people is specialty unless it's a tag match. We went over this multiple times.
We've never called triple threat a specialty.
Yes, we have triple threat, fatal 4-way. Those are always specialty matches.
Fatal 4-way is we've never called a triple threat a specialty.
I'm fairly certain we have. We'll have to go over this with Sean, but I'm fairly certain we have. And we have this argument every time because you never remember that we do this.
Because I don't consider a triple threat to be a fucking specialty match.
I don't care what you consider it. It's what we agreed on. But we'll talk to John about that on Saturday.
Even if that's the case, ooh, an extra 13 fucking points.
Hey, it'll at least get him really, really close.
That puts him to 87. That's still 3 points under the lead, and that's not counting the points that KO gets for competing into being in the main event plus his promos.
True. We'll see.
Anyway. Moving along, Jinder Mahal's backstage warming up, and the Singh brothers approach him for a motivational speech. So, promo to Jinder and the Singh brothers. And that is 18. And Samir Singh. And Sunil Singh. All right.
Before we do anything else, we need to do a quick draft / switch out.
Okay.
Take Mark Henry, put him on inactive, or actually just take him on inactive, take him off of John's team because he's basically retired at this point, and give John the Great Khali so we can score this.
We're not there yet, but okay.
I know, but we should just prepare for it so you don't have to do all that. Just do it all now, and you'll have it all ready for scoring.
All right.
Because we already decided we're giving him the Great Khali to replace Mark Henry, right?
Well, he's in, yeah. Well, we don't. Well, let's hold off on it only because we don't know if the Great Khali's going to be out because he wasn't on SmackDown. So
okay, fair enough.
Great Khali may have been a one-shot, so let's hold off and find out. I'll mark Great Khali's points at the bottom, but until we know whether he's a one-shot or not.
Fair enough. You still need to take Mark Henry and put him as inactive because he basically announced his retirement.
Yes, I know this.
You could probably just delete him, but yeah.
Well, we'll put him on inactive for now.
Okay. Yeah, because he might come back for like one last spot before he retires. But...
Okay, he's inactive.
So John is now officially one short.
Yep. So if it's Khali or whoever, he gets the next person. That's fair.
Okay.
Anyway, there's that up. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue.
Yep.
All right, next up. John Cena versus Rusev in a good old-fashioned flag match.
Yeah, Rusev should have won this.
Okay.
And not just from a booking perspective, but from a how they wrestled perspective. Rusev should have won this, but I don't know if he intentionally played the fucking moron because Granddaddy Vince told him to, or if he was just really that fucking dumb, or what. But literally, when Cena picked him up for the AA, Rusev should have won right then and there.
Okay.
Rusev had the flag in his hand. Cena picked him up over the flag stand. All Rusev had to do was stick the flag in the flag stand, which, by virtue of Cena picking him up, Cena actually moved the flag closer to the damn stand. All Rusev had to do was let go of the damn flag, or just push the flag down. Instead, he physically tossed the flag aside. I'm like, all you had to do was shove it in the stand that you were staring the fuck at, and your hand was like 2 inches from.
You should really learn to pay attention to how matches work.
What do you mean?
There was a stand for each flag. They were on the American stand. He would have had to put it in the Bulgarian stand.
No, he was about to put it in his stand when Cena got up, stopped him from putting it in the stand, and then picked him up for the AA and walked him over to the American stand after Rusev looked at his stand and said, you know what, I'm going to choose not to win this match and just hand it to John Cena.
Yeah.
They were hovering over the Bulgarian stand. Literally, Cena stopped him from putting it in and then completely negated everything he just did by picking him up for the AA and moving Rusev's hand and the flag to mere inches from the stand itself. All Rusev had to do was push it down. Instead, what does he do? He tosses it aside.
See, that's not what I saw. I saw Cena pick Rusev up near the American flag stand, go on top of it, and then AA him through the tables.
No, he picked him up from the Bulgarian stand, walked over to the American stand, and tossed him through the tables. Because Cena remembered, oh yeah, Rusev set up the tables. I'm going to go throw him through that. So he went and did that, and then went and got the American flag and won. Because he literally stopped Rusev from putting the flag, because Rusev was about to put the flag into the Bulgarian stand, and Cena got up and grabbed his hand and stopped him, climbed up on the Bulgarian steps, picked Rusev up, and walked over to the American side. All Rusev had to do was push the flag into the stand, because his hand was literally hovering right above it.
Well, I know that. Well, I don't know when in the match that fucking happened.
At the very end, that was the last thing that happened. He AA'd him through the two tables, went and got the American flag, walked over, stuck the American flag in the stand, and won the match. Rusev was literally about to win the match, and Cena stopped him and then picked him up, bringing his hand closer to the goddamn stand. I'm like, Rusev, just put it in the stand. It's like right there. And he's like, nope, I'm going to toss the flag aside. I'm like, really?
Except no, he didn't, because Rusev had Cena in a fucking accolade. Cena stood up from the accolade and then walked up to the stairs and AA'd Rusev through the tables.
No, he did not. Rusev was, again, if you listen to what I'm saying, Rusev
I have the recap right the fuck in front of me.
Fuck the recap. This is what happened in the match. Rusev was about to put the flag in the stand. Cena got up, or like reached up, grabbed Rusev's hand and stopped him from pushing the flag down into the stand, and then stood up and then got in under Rusev and picked him up on his shoulders like he was going to AA him. But that motion forced Rusev over his shoulders and moved Rusev's arm, the one holding the flag, closer to the flagpole, like mere inches from the flag stand. All Rusev had to do was just shove it in the flag stand. He would have won the match. But instead, Rusev tossed the flag away. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Your hand was right fucking there. All you had to do was stick the flag in the stand. He's like, nope, I'm handing the match to Cena. I'm like, that is fucking stupid. And then Cena walked over to the American side, the American steps, and AA'd him through the tables, then walked back to, I think it was like around the Bulgarian side where he dropped the American flag, picked up the American flag, and then walked it over to the stand. Cena wins. And I'm like, that's a fucking stupid ending. And it's not even the fact that Cena won. It's the fact that based on how the match went, Cena shouldn't have won.
Well, anyway, here's what happened. Rusev grabs a part of the podium and bashes Cena over the head with it, then locks him in the accolade. Cena blocks Rusev from planting his flag, so Rusev puts him in the accolade again. Cena fights out, then picks Rusev up for the AA, climbs onto the podium, and gives Rusev the AA off the podium through the tables.
Well, we already know your recap isn't 100% accurate because I already proved it wrong once.
Yes, but acknowledge an event happened. It just didn't acknowledge what move the event was.
No, but your recap basically, instead of saying he hit him with the end of days, was he beat him down. That's not a beat down. That's one move. So he's completely fucking wrong. Let's see. What's the Rusev part? There it is. Okay. Yeah, he does the accolade. Let's see. Yeah, literally, Cena picks Rusev up and hoists him over the fucking flag post. All he had to do was rotate the stick and shove it in the flag post, and instead he tosses the flag post away. Rusev does put him in the accolade, but that's after Cena walks down off the Bulgarian side and starts to walk over toward the American side, and in between, Rusev gets out, knocks him to the ground, and tries to put him in the accolade again. But originally, it's Cena grabs his hand to stop him, stands up, picks Rusev up, literally straddling the post. All Rusev had to do was fucking invert the flag vertically and shove it in the post. That's all he had to do. And instead, he tossed it away. And I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. I don't buy that. Cena should have lost right then and there. And that's regardless of the fact that I don't feel Cena should have won at all, period. But if they'd have made it believable, if he'd have just outright won, I would have been like, okay, fine. I don't think he should have won, but fine. But the fact that Rusev blatantly handed Cena the match and just basically gave up at that point, I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. That makes Rusev look like a fucking idiot. Why would you throw the flag away when all you have to do is stick it in the post? That's fucking stupid. So yeah, aside from the ending, this match was actually not too bad. It was just that ending was fucking dumb. I noticed you've gone silent.
I'm here.
You don't think that was dumb?
Yeah, it's wrestling.
You can't just use that as an excuse for everything.
I've never used an excuse before in my life.
You've said it before.
Not really, but okay.
But yeah, that totally made me facepalm. I was like, oh, God. The thing is, Cena doesn't need a match handed to him. Cena could win it on his own. But Rusev literally just handed it to him. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Or, smack Cena in the face with it because you're holding a goddamn weapon.
Yeah. You can tell by the look on Rusev's face that he was panicking. He wasn't thinking straight. It happened.
You could hit him in the nuts.
Still, you're not thinking straight when you're in that position. You don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. I still don't buy it, but anyway.
Well, I don't care. It doesn't matter if you buy it or not. It matters what happened. So, Rusev lost. So, Rusev is going to get himself 8 points for competing and another 8 for moves. Is 16 points to Rusev. What's it, 50? And John Cena gets 30 points for winning. 8 for competing is 38. And 7 moves is 45 points Cena. $114. All right. Following this, we cut to the Fashion X-Files.
Which was interesting. And they totally lied to us.
They've got their severed horse head as they try to figure out who's been attacking them. And the Ascension walk in revealing it was them, except that, as Breezango pointed out, it couldn't be them because they had the tickets over at the Eddie Money concert last week on SmackDown. So it couldn't have been them. So they throw
the
Yeah. So they throw the Ascension out and continue debating amongst themselves until the lights go out. And Breeze gets hit in the back of the head and knocked down. Fandango manages to grab a flashlight and turn it on. It sees Breeze on the ground. Only to then get attacked himself. The light comes back out on the floor, and we see Fandango get pulled off camp by an unseen figure in the dark.
Yeah, so WWE straight up lied to us.
To be continued.
Yeah, because it quite clearly said on SmackDown to be concluded. This was not a conclusion. You lied, WWE. I have to wonder what they're going to do. I'm assuming... Actually, I missed like the first part of SmackDown, so I probably missed that, but oh well. Jim, did you see SmackDown yesterday? Not yesterday, Tuesday.
I saw parts of it.
So I don't know if they were on it or not, because I missed the first like hour or so. I can confirm they were not on the second half of the show that I recall.
I do not recall seeing them on the show, but like I said, I only saw parts of it.
Fair enough. Anyway.
Yes.
Promo points to Breezango and the Ascension.
Yep. Oh, Fandango. And Connor. And Tyler Breeze. And Victor. All right. So after this, Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis have a match, which ends pretty quickly. Mike gets dumped out. He dodges a suicide dive. Sami gets distracted by Maria and gets sucker punched from behind. But back in the ring, Mike takes control until Sami dumps him out and then hits a suicide dive. They get back in the ring and Maria tries to interfere. He gets rid of her and Zayn hits a T-bone and a haluva for the win.
Fuck you, Sami.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
All right.
Which is funny because the commentators are fucking idiots.
Okay.
On SmackDown, they're all like, Sami Zayn is one of the men out for revenge. I'm like, revenge for what? He won the fucking match. He's got nothing to get revenge for. Like that entire tag team match, they kept saying that how like Sami Zayn and I can't remember who his tag team partner was, but that, you know, they're looking for revenge on the heels over there. I'm like, no, he's not. He won his match at Battleground. What revenge?
Oh.
It's like, you idiots. Fuck you, JBL.
Yeah. Anyway, Maria will get accompaniment and interference. So that's 11 points to her. And then Mike Kanellis lost, so he'll get 8 for competing. And 3 moves is 11 points to Mike. And then Sami Zayn gets 30 points for winning. 8 for competing is 38. And 3 moves is 41 points to Sami.
Fair enough.
98.08. What's about 418?
Fair enough. You gave Maria interference.
Yes, right? I gave her interference and accompaniment.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you
Pay
said
attention.
I heard accompaniment.
I said both. Anyway, after this, we lower down the Punjabi prison structure because it is time for the main event.
This was an interesting match.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Hang on, we have the Kanellis with the power of love, and now we have the Great Khali back. Bring back the kiss cam.
Yeah.
Do it. Although he's not face, so they kind of can't, but oh well.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
But yes, this was a match where Great Khali tried to commit murder.
Yeah. So Orton and Mahal started off at the ring, beat each other up, trying to get out the doors, but 3 of the doors were open and then padlocked without being successfully exited. At the 4th door, Randy Orton attempts to exit, but gets jumped by the Singh brothers, who pop out from underneath the ring. And then he proceeds to get knocked down as Jinder is then pulled out of the ring, despite having been RKO'd. So Orton gets locked in the inner cage, giving Jinder an advantage until Orton climbs over the inner cage and directly over to the outer cage. Jinder and Orton has to fight. The Singh brothers try to take Orton down. Orton has to take them out. One of them goes flying through an announce table. The other one gets hit with a suplex on the floor. And eventually Orton's climbing out when the Great Khali comes out and chokes Randy Orton through the Punjabi prison structure and until he passes out in Khali's hand as Jinder climbs out and retains his title.
So does the table move constitute an OMG for Orton?
It could.
I don't know what he did through the table, but
No, that he just punched the Singh brother and he fell off the cage of the table.
oh, fell off the cage. Oh yeah, that's definitely an OMG.
The Singh brother was hanging on the outside because the Singh brother climbed through the cage because he was small enough because he's a cruiserweight. He went through the hole in the cage. And he popped out the other side, climbed the other side, and him and Orton were throwing fists. And he kept getting hit, and he was hanging, and he was hanging. And then he hit him again. He went, oh, through the table.
Yeah, I'll admit this was the one match I wasn't paying a lot of attention to until the
then.
Great Khali came out.
Yes. What did you think when the Great Khali came out?
Oh, Orton, you're fucked. Fair enough. So, you want to do the Great Khali first, since he's basically just interference?
Yep, Great Khali gets interference.
Should the Great Khali get an OMG just for the what the fuck return? And for the attempted murder of Randy Orton?
Yeah, all right. 10 points to Khali. I'll give it. The Singh brothers are going to get lots of interference.
Yeah.
The Singh brothers are going to get 6 points each.
Did they accompany Khali as well?
I feel like they did, and then they supposedly left, but they actually didn't leave. They just hit under the ring.
They should get accompaniment points too, then.
Yeah, so we'll give them 11 points a pop then.
Okie doke.
For Samir, and Sunil is down here somewhere.
I have to say, you're lucky WWE's making your job easy still.
Yeah. And then Randy Orton. Let's see here. What do we got for this? So we got 8 for competing. 3 for it being the main event is 11.
Specialty.
And 3 for being a specialty match is 14. Is the base.
Was there weapons?
Yes, there was kendo sticks used.
So add weapons to the base.
Yeah, so 17 for Orton. And then 6 moves is 23. And 5 for the OMG spot through the Donkey Singh brother through the table. Is another 5 is 28 points to Randy Orton.
Alrighty.
94.04 and 8 is 312.
Randy Orton finally crushed 300.
He does. And then the WWE champion, the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal, is going to get himself 25 points for a retention of the WWE Championship. He's going to get 30 points for winning this match. Is going to be 55. He's going to get 10 for this being a specialty match is 65. He's going to get another 9 for this being the main event is 74. 4 moves is 78.
Weapons.
3 for the weapons is 81.
All right.
And I think that's it.
Fair enough.
Wait, is that it? No, that's... Hang on.
Do you do more?
Hang on. Let me make sure I did this right. Clear. Okay. So 30 for winning the match, plus 25 for a title retention, plus 10 for winning the main event.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. Plus 10 for winning a specialty, sorry. Plus 9 for being in and winning the main event. Plus 8 for competing. Plus 3 for competing in a specialty. Plus 3 for weapons. Plus 4 for moves. 92 points to Jinder Mahal.
Wow. Your WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Ah.
And you minimized it.
I did. I minimized it. Sorry. That was not the window I wanted to hit. I closed what I thought I had open. Okay. So
92 points.
Yep.
God damn, son.
Puts Jinder Mahal at 610.
Jesus.
And I believe that's number 2 behind KO. All right, so with that, let's check the scores.
Good Lord.
Refreshing. All right, so as it stands, still the lead is Team Extreme at 82-61.
God damn, I'm like a full 2,000 points above John. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you expect? He has no fucking people.
Not on SmackDown.
Not in general.
Yeah. Revival are back, and they beat up the Hardy Boys, so they'll probably be getting points for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nakamura.
Yeah, who's been doing not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
His highest scoring people are, I mean, Nakamura's got more points than Roman Reigns right now.
Jason Jordan should be starting to get more points with the whole Kurt Angle thing.
Hopefully, and then Dean Ambrose, and that's about it. You know, he's got the women.
He's got half the women's division in SmackDown.
Yeah, but the women's division are just competing in shitty multi-person matches where they're not getting any points.
And he could potentially have the next Raw Women's Champion.
Who's number? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Doesn't matter. He has all 4 of the 4 horsewomen. Regardless, he would have had the number 1 contender.
That is true. But anyway, yeah, he's got a lot of people that just, I mean, Rusev's back. He's going to earn more points, but he's just got a lot of people that just aren't earning points.
He also has Neville.
Well, yeah, Neville's his biggest points earner. We know this. Neville's the reason he's got any hope at all, but
yeah,
he just doesn't have a lot of high points earners. He's got a lot of people in that 1-200 range, but not a lot of people in the higher ranges like you and I do.
Which is weird because he has the Miz and Ambrose.
I know.
Wait, he does have the Miz, right? Or do you have the Miz?
No, he has the Miz, 530. Yeah, Miz and Neville are his 2 highest scores. But the Miz and Neville are his 2 high scores that are in the 500s area, and the next closest to them out of that area is freaking
Shinsuke.
Sasha.
Sasha? Oh, okay.
Sasha at 387 and Shinsuke. So there's literally like a 150-point drop between his top 2 guys and his next people.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hence the problem.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and throw this over here in the score sheet.
Good call.
What was the date of Battleground? 23rd.
You're going to have to expand the width of that column.
What's it abbreviated?
Suck.
You suck. Anyway. So. 1.
You got some decent amount of points out of that.
I did, but not enough to counteract the fact that you had both of the major title matches.
Yeah.
I mean, we each gained about 300 points. We stayed about even.
This is true.
Wait, that's 62.58, not 53. There we go. Okay. And then we'll check the leaderboards real quick. Top of the leaderboards is the United States champion Kevin Owens at 653. Followed by the WWE champion Jinder Mahal at 610. The Cruiserweight champion Neville at 590. AJ Styles, the former U.S. champion, at 574. The Intercontinental champion The Miz at 530. The Raw Women's champion Alexa Bliss at 504. Samoa Joe at 475. Akira Tozawa at 463. Finn Balor at 452. And still holding on in the top 10 is Seth freaking Rollins at 449.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, after Shea Sorrow actually managed to hang on to their tag titles, they've done fuck all. Which is weird, because you would think being the champions, they'd actually do something. But no, they're just sitting back there doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So there you go there.
Indeed.
Thus, we have your pay-per-view. Close this out. Close this out. So many windows. Get all this pay-per-view crap out of here.
I give this pay-per-view a solid eh.
I can agree with that. It was okay. Some decent matches, but... So with that, we will see all you fine folks back here on Saturday night for the usual weekly madness. Many things happening this week. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about Raw, SmackDown, 205, title changes, points everywhere. Who knows what's going to happen?
Give us 4 hours, and we'll give you the world.
4 hours. I think we usually cut it off between 3 and 3.5. Give us credit. So we will see you then. He's Jeff. I'm James Phoenix. John will be back on Saturday, and we'll see you then.